Just occasionally look around like that really quickly and look back.
Right. Because you play for the Ireland under-19s, is it?
Yeah, going off actually Saturday. We have the under-19 Euro qualifiers. Okay. So we're going off for about 2 weeks. So.
Oh, brilliant. Where are you going for that?
We're going to Portugal. We have Portugal, Kosovo, and Slovakia in our group.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so it should be a good experience.
Rockin' Robin, is it?
He doesn't say. He doesn't say much.
He doesn't say much. Oh, okay. Well,
but he'll tweet a bit later.
Oh, very good. Very good. He'll tweet a bit later.
Cover! Yes, hold it! Hook it on! Keep going with it! Come on! How we get? Bloody thing away. Brilliant. Well done. Well done. boy, well done.
Kalvin.
Oh, look at the line out, elbow. Boy, face it! Face it! Duck! Target, man! Target! Yeah, Christy, help him. Christy, help him. Christy, don't stop working. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Go on then. Get up, get up. Cut the angle, cut the angle. Get in, Dud. Dud, get in. Help. No foul. It's only 4 times, Dud. Help him, boys. Hey, fucking switch on, come on! Boys, look off the ball there! Come on! Come on, keep fucking working! Hey, Bob, come on! Keep working! Hey, 6 minutes! 6 fucking minutes! Come on! Come on! Come on! Fucking bring, come on! Switch on! Come on! Get up! Yeah, where Cheadle? Park it! Well up, move. How is it? Yes, please. Rises! Well up, just go! Skinny!
The referee has indicated
Oh, you
a minimum of 4 minutes added time.
Come on! Get there, boys. Wait! Yes! Get it back! Come on. Come on.
Ref, that's 4!
Ref, come on.
Ref! Send it! Send it! Corner!
Go, go!
Corner!
Go!
Ref!
Come on, get back!
Ref!
Ref, how long?
Ref! Ref!
Get back! Ref, how long?
Ref!
Ref, how long?
Ref, line up, that's 5 minutes. And again.
And this is John Kistner for Robins TV after tonight's match between South Park and Carshalton Athletic, where it finished South Park 2, Carshalton Athletic 3. And I have with me here Michael Aziaya, who played. And what's you taken the game today, mate?
First half, we dominated the game. Literally, our decision making was really good because the pitch was really poor as well. So we knew that we couldn't really play like the way we normally play. So like, we just adapted to the pitch and just dominated the game. Dominated the first half. So
Yeah, I think they started quite strongly as well, but I think we came into it. Certainly, the goal in the second half, first goal we got, sort of turned it, didn't it? Very much.
Yeah, definitely, because we knew that the pitch would be very poor because the rain, weather wasn't the best. So what we just done, literally, to be fair, we adapted really well to the pitch as well, and just decision making was really good as well. Yeah.
TJ, Christian, and it looks like Rockin' Robin, is it?
He doesn't say. He doesn't say much.
You didn't say much. Oh, okay. Well,
But he'll tweet a bit later.
oh, very good, very good. It'll tweet a bit later. Okay. Well, what do you think of the game tonight, Christian?
Well, I think from coming out for the second half, we were all happy at the end of the first half that to go in at 0-0. We thought we had some chances and stuff like that, but coming out, within about 10 or 15 minutes of the second half, we were like 2 or 3 goals up. It was like a dream come true, to be honest. And we held on to that for a long time and possibly could have had some more. And then all of a sudden it changed in the last 10 minutes and it all became extremely nervy.
Yeah.
And I heard, because obviously we're behind the goal and we don't see it all, that even after they scored 2, Billy Bishop performed a fingertip save to keep out the third and the last. So, however, I've heard it's our bogey team and we don't win here very often, so to get the 3 points, despite how we did it, is key, and it's paramount in this title race and continuing our good run of form.
Yeah. TJ, why do you think the game changed then at 3-0? What changed the game to let them back in it?
Well, I think Big Michael going off was quite a big change to it. It changed the dynamics in the midfield. We seemed to lose it a little bit in midfield. So, obviously we've got to sort of try and... He looks like he had a bit of a knock, but looks like hopefully he'll be okay for Ramsgate on Saturday if it's on. But that seemed to change the dynamic of us, and they got a little bit back into the game and just put us under a lot of pressure in the last 5 minutes.
Now, you picked up a knock in the second half, about 10-15 ago, and you came off. How are you?
At first, it was painful at first, but during the game, it kind of weared off. But my manager took me off to bring in some fresh legs to kind of get the tempo back up. Yeah. Good.
Are you feeling okay now?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We'll be all right for Ramsgate.
Definitely. Good. Definitely.
Okay, and Leroy, the second Ricky Korboa's cross, off balance, going to dead ball line, crossed it to Omar. What a goal that was as well.
Oh, quality, yeah, I got to be honest. That was, I really like that. I like that goal a lot, to be honest as well. And it looked like Omar's goal was slightly back to goal as well on that as well, to be honest. So for Omar to really adjust his body and get his head on that, and not only that, but adjust it back to the other side of the goal, quality. Omar had a really good game today, I felt.
He did, very much.
You know, all the boys played well. I was really proud of all the boys, but for me, I felt Omar, you know, made a really big contribution today. A goal and assist.
I think Leroy also, I think that by us playing it wide to Christy Pattisson on the right-hand side and to Ricky on the left-hand side, particularly in the first half, that made sense because the pitch was quite boggy, wasn't it, in the middle?
Yeah. We done really well, and I felt the team couldn't handle us out wide. I thought we were so strong out wide, you know, like you said, boggy in the centre, you know, in the centre no good, but the minute we forced out wide, we looked amazing, you know. Ricky, well, what can I say?
And this is your first interview on Robins TV, isn't it?
Yeah.
And how long have you been supporting the Robins then?
Well, I'm going to be honest, this is my first year supporting the Robins, and what it is basically is my son, Corbin Blue, went for trials for Carshalton Athletic under-9s this year, and he managed to get in for Team Orange, so wherever my son goes, I go, obviously, and I've really fallen in love with the club and the ideal of what they're trying to do, and I bring my son down to as many games as I can because I feel for him to develop, he needs to pay attention to some of the boys here because they really do lead for an example and set a good ideal for the younger players to really want to push forward on their, you know, on their football.
And I have Ryan Sullivan with me from Carshalton Athletic after tonight's win against South Park, where it's South Park ended up South Park 2, Carshalton Athletic 3. Ryan, what do you make of the game tonight?
Obviously, I think we were cruising for about 80 minutes, but we made quite hard work for towards the end, which was probably a bit sloppy. We probably should have seeded out a bit better, but hopefully we'll learn from it and put it better in the next few weeks.
How did the pitch play? Because we were playing a lot out wide early on. I think that must have been the game plan, wasn't it?
Yeah, to be fair, the pitch, it was quite heavy, so obviously the wide areas wasn't too bad, so tried to use that towards our advantage, and obviously we've quite quick players out wide, so tried to use it as an advantage to get in behind them.
So we were 3-0 up, and they came back after you'd gone off. They came back a couple of goals.
When I got told the results, I was in shock, to be honest, literally, because like the way we dominated the game first and second half, I was thinking there's no way they can come back. But 2 goals in like a space of 10 minutes, that's football for you.
Yeah, I mean, they're very honest with me after the game. They said, well, to be honest, over the 90 minutes we did deserve to win. I think we were a better team over the night, and coming from them, that's very nice to hear.
Yeah, well, that doesn't really mean anything to us. I just feel like we just go to every game and just get the job done.
Sure. And you came on to tonight and put in performance. We were 3-0 up, weren't we? And they came back a bit nervous at the end there, wasn't it?
Exactly, yeah. I think Billy pulled off a great save at the end there to keep us in it, but hopefully we'll learn from it and put it right in the next few weeks.
Absolutely. And we're on to Ramsgate on Saturday, which the pitch there is not great either, so that'll be an interesting one.
Yeah, exactly. I just need to play to our strengths and just everyone needs to stick together, you know, and get these wins over the lines.
Take every game one at a time.
Yeah.
What did Peter have to say in the dressing room after the game?
Obviously he wasn't happy. Like up until 80 minutes it probably would have been an ideal away performance, but obviously we just need to keep sticking together and learning from it, and hopefully this will be a good learning curve for us.
Absolutely. Onwards and upwards, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Ramsgate on Saturday, so assuming it's on, of course, so their pitch gets a bit boggy.
Yeah, assuming so, but if it is, I'll definitely be there supporting the boys. When we played them at home, it was a game that we should have won quite easily for quite a long time. But for them, it was like the Phoenix game earlier on in the season where we just let a goal in the 90th minute. I think it was a 4-4 draw in the end.
So are you going to fly down to watch it? Oh, you are going to fly down to watch it, good. CJ, are you coming down?
Yes, I'll be down for that one, looking forward to it, yeah.
Good. Yeah, it should be good.